Satanic ritual abuse is the subject of a moral panic that originated in 1980 with the publication of Michelle Remembers, spreading throughout many parts of the world by the late 1990s, and persisting today. Allegations of SRA involved reports of physical and sexual abuse of people in the context of occult or satanic rituals. In its most extreme form, allegations involve a conspiracy of a global satanic cult that includes the wealthy and powerful world elite, in which children are abducted or bred for human sacrifices, pornography, and prostitution. Nearly every aspect of SRA is controversial, including its definition, the source of the allegations and proof thereof, testimonies of alleged victims, and court cases involving the allegations and criminal investigations. The panic affected lawyers, therapists, and social workers' handling of allegations of child sexual abuse. Allegations initially brought together widely dissimilar groups, including religious fundamentalists, police investigators, child advocates, therapists, and clients in psychotherapy. The term satanic abuse was more common early on. This later became satanic ritual abuse and further secularized into simply ritual abuse. It became more associated with dissociative identity disorder and anti-government conspiracy theories. Initial interest arose via the publicity campaign for Lawrence Pajda's 1980 book Michelle Remembers, and it was sustained and popularized throughout the decade by coverage of the McMartin preschool trial. Testimonials, symptom lists, rumors, and techniques to investigate or uncover memories of SRA were disseminated through professional, popular, and religious conferences, as well as through talk shows, sustaining and further spreading the moral panic throughout the United States and beyond. In some cases, allegations resulted in criminal trials with varying results. After 7 years in court, the McMartin trial resulted in no convictions for any of the accused, while other cases resulted in lengthy sentences, some of which were later reversed. Scholarly interest in the topic slowly built, eventually resulting in the conclusion that the phenomenon was a moral panic, which, as one researcher put it in 2017, involved hundreds of accusations that devil-worshipping pedophiles were operating America's white, middle-class suburban daycare centers. There were over 12,000 accusations nationwide of widespread cultic sexual abuses involving satanic ritual, but investigating police were not able to substantiate any allegations of organized cult abuse. Allegations of horrific acts by outside groups, including cannibalism, child murder, torture and incestuous orgies, can place minorities in the role of the other, as well creator, scapegoat for complex problems in times of social disruption. The SRA panic repeated many of the features of historical moral panics and conspiracy theories, such as the blood libel against Jews by Appian in the 30s CE, the wild rumors that led to the persecutions of early Christians in the Roman Empire, later allegations of Jewish rituals involving the killing of Christian babies and desecration of the Eucharist, and the witch hunts of the 16th and 17th centuries. Torture and imprisonment were used by authority figures in order to coerce confessions from alleged Satanists, confessions that were later used to justify their executions. Records of these older allegations were linked by contemporary proponents in an effort to demonstrate that contemporary satanic cults were part of an ancient conspiracy of evil. Though ultimately no evidence of devil-worshipping cults existed in Europe at any time in its history, a more immediate precedent to the context of satanic ritual abuse in the United States was McCarthyism in the 1950s. The underpinnings for the contemporary moral panic were found in a rise of 5 factors in the years leading up to the 1980s. The establishment of fundamentalist Christianity and the founding and political activism of the religious organization which was named the Moral Majority. The rise of the anti-cult movement, which accused abusive cults of kidnapping and brainwashing children and teens. The appearance of the Church of Satan and other explicitly Satanist groups which added a kernel of truth to the existence of satanic cults. The development of the social work or child protection field, and its struggle to have child sexual abuse recognized as a social problem and a serious crime, and the popularization of post-traumatic stress disorder, repressed memory, and the corresponding survivor movement. Michelle Remembers, written by Canadians Michelle Smith and her husband, psychiatrist Lawrence Pajda, was published in 1980. Now discredited, the book was written in the form of an autobiography, presenting the first modern claim that child abuse was linked to satanic rituals. Pajda was also responsible for coining the term ritual abuse. Michelle Remembers provided a model for numerous allegations.